I'm wearing a pair of pants now that I had bought and couldn't fit into for a long time. And they were absolutely, I was wearing them and they were absolutely skin tight. Now they're fitting well and not tight anymore. I just gave away a bunch of my larger size clothes and I'm getting them out of my closet so that I don't have them there. I can't go back up to that size because I will have to buy new clothes and I hate buying clothes. It's not my thing. I had a friend who is moving who's getting rid of her clothes that are too small for her, and they're size 10 and 12s, and I'm getting down towards that size, so I'm going to sort through, see what I can wear right away and what needs to be stored for a little bit, so I've got some clothes to shrink into.
So now this woman is putting on weight, and you didn't even have her call me?
She's moving.
I do this all over the United States.
I gave her your card.
Oh my gosh.
I gave her your card.
You just wanted the clothes. Why don't
That's
you just,
right.
What a woman.
After she gives me all her clothes, then I'll give her your
And then when, then when you come down, then you can give her some of that back. Okay. I had a friend, I remember, she used to be a model and put on a lot of weight. She had incredible clothes, beautiful designer clothes. And I remember I had never had anything from anybody before. And she gave me a couple of jackets, and she gave me a couple of really nice skirts. As a matter of fact, I still have one of them. I just love them. And it actually got too big. It didn't have a waistband on it. It just sort of sat, but then it sat lower and lower. And so I finally said to her, now look, I says, do you really want these clothes back? She knew I take good care of them. I says, are you going to do something about your weight? Because if you're not, I have to take this in. Because the one in particular, I really love this skirt. She says, no, I'm really going to lose weight. So of course it got to a point where you couldn't pin it. It was really cute. It had a little thing on the side. It was a beautiful skirt. So I just put it in the back of my closet, which is still there because she never did lose the weight. So yeah, I'm going to now get it fixed. It's a great skirt. But it was just all the other things. Mostly, I can't tell you what I have spent on alterationists. My gosh, a fortune. But I never begrudge doing it. You know, somebody says, well, why don't you buy something new? Because I like it. Yeah, but it would cost what it costs you to keep having them made smaller. You could get something new. Yeah, but I like it. You know? I don't know that I'm going to find that again, you know. So the dressmakers make a lot of money off me. What is this? Very good, very fresh, which is wonderful. And you know, it's good to go to different restaurants and never be afraid to ask if they don't have something. Like in our case, Anne can't eat asparagus. She's allergic to it. We did allergy testing on her, so which is a great thing. Everybody said, gee, asparagus, how could you be allergic to that? Well, everybody's body is different, and remember, we're as unique as our fingerprints. And she loved asparagus. Well, she knew she can't have it, so she had broccoli instead, and it's doing something good for her body rather than doing something bad. So these are all the things that are just fun. Your vegetables look terrific, Leandra. They really do.
There's squash and lemon, or squash and onion and carrots, and also they had wedged in some sweet potato.
Oh, really?
Some yam and roasted it.
Boy, that looks good.
Okay, ladies, I know it won't be too healthy, but maybe would you like to have a little dessert?
Yeah, right.
Oh, sure. Then we could be sick all afternoon. So,
Read what the desserts are here, Leandra.
Well, there's
We
a
have
cream cheese pie.
pies, bread pudding, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
okay.
Bread pudding, chocolate cake, world's smallest sundae, mud pie, which is ice cream cake. There are a lot of good desserts.
And we know, we're an expert at knowing desserts. Why don't, what do you think through the class that you realize now? Because dessert was always, remember the night that I said, we'll have what we've eaten, and then all of a sudden at the end they'll come with a tray, and everybody will come out with this. Only women, men don't do this. Do you want to share dessert? I don't know if you're all going to be honest, but I never wanted to share a dessert in my life. I'm quite capable of eating the dessert myself. As a matter of fact, I was trying to get rid of the main course so I could get to dessert. So now we realize that if in fact you ever have dessert, when is the best time to have dessert? If you can't hold yourself back.
First.
First, that's good. And how long do you have to wait before then you
20
have?
minutes.
No,
Half an hour.
Half hour?
no. You have to repeat the class. Remember, if you have something, if you eat, you should always, well, 20 minutes is all right before. Well, you're actually right, I just made a mistake, you're right, 20 minutes at least before, but if you're having something like a dessert, you should really wait a good, almost an hour. If you're going to have dessert afterwards, then it should be how long?
3 hours.
Good, good. And why?
Because
Gotta give the proteins time to break down and get out of the way.
That's very good. You know, you are an expert in that department now. No, but this is great that you understand this, because we all love dessert. That was part of the problem that we had. And now you know why you're not having dessert, because if you had dessert right after you ate, what would then be happening to the foods that you've eaten?
they'd be taken through your system without having time to digest properly.
Right. So that's called fermentation. That's when everybody runs for those other pills that we can't mention because we're, that are supposed to help the digestive system. And these are things you don't need because your body has enough hydrochloric acid in it, and if it doesn't, digestive enzymes is what should be taken. And actually, most people over the age of 37 need digestive enzymes. And I say that fluidly and then think to myself, I have some kids that are young that are on digestive enzymes because they've been given so much junk to eat since they were small that their hydrochloric acid, the things they needed in their system to help break down their food, just has aggravated their digestive system so badly, and they've had a lot of the problems that you're having now. And little ones can't take the abuse of their body that you can as you're older, you have more space and place. So that's why you're seeing so many kids with allergies and asthma and colds and everything else, and heart disease, this early. Sugar problems are starting in kids in public school now, so it's really important that as, I know the class has ended now and you're still coming to see me, but that you make sure that your kids or kids that are around or parents that you can talk to. A lot of people might resent this, but if you have any influence, let them know the damage that this could be doing to their kids. It's really important, and I have a lot of things that I can share with you, literature, to give out to them. So you're not making like you're a know-it-all, you're not going there like you're a doctor or anything else, but from a caring point of view, because my heart is to get to kids. If we can get the kids right, we wouldn't have ended up the way we are.
That's true.
Any questions? Anything you didn't understand I've talked about?
So what's for dessert?
That's sweet. And this is not about losing weight. This is about becoming more healthy, feeling good, having energy. This is anti-aging, and I know you want me to talk more about that, but it'll come. Because all of your programs are set with anti-aging in them. Now you want to know which specific things, and I'm not going to tell you that, because to me, as your body is healing, as your hormones are starting to work for you, as your digestive system is working for you, as your adrenals are working with you and for you, all these things are part of helping your body not to break down, but to build up. And what is staying young? Keeping the things that you're supposed to have in your body as healthy as possible. And if they're not, what do we have to do to get them healthy? And that's why I often said that you'll often feel better before you'll see all the results. But once you start feeling better, you'll see the results. Your body has to be on a healing mode in order to lose weight, in order to have more energy, to digest your food properly. This is all part of it. So it's a process. The good thing is it doesn't take as long to feel better, fortunately, as it does to get yourself in this mess, because what happens most of the time, it's taken years. By the time somebody comes to see me, and most people don't know there's such a thing as a doctor of nutritional science. They'll go to somebody who's selling multi-level and they hear about the latest and greatest diet thing or the latest and greatest book that's out there, and everybody's trying to do it. And if any of those things work, would there be another 5 books out this month? No. So you have to do it the way you are doing it, and you'll get the results. I can guarantee it.